What's going on, everybody? So, what I got for you today is we're going to unbox a brand new Nitro. I just so happened to pick up the HPI Trophy Truggy 4.6. So, let's hop right into it. Here it is. Ready to run HPI Trophy Truggy 4.6. Two factory seals on the back. Pull the top off the box. This is what you got inside. The truck has the film over the body. What do we have here? The remote, the truck, so here we got the truck, goodie bag. Always got to have the goodie bag, and the instruction manual. Rest is empty. Check it out. Brand new HPI. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, these shocks have like no oil in them. That could be the way it's supposed to be. I mean, it is a Truggy, but there's nothing in these. That's all spring. Look at that. So I'm going to have to open up the shocks. I do like these body pins. I tend to really like these ones that have the little offset at the top. Body has these nice plastic washers on it. I like those. I'm not going to pull the plastic off the body yet. So, under the body, we got this nice orange anodized aluminum. HPI, I always correlate with that purple anodization on it. We have, just the little warnings. We have our little warning on the top of our cooling head. And everything looks good down here. We have a waterproof servo. Both servos are waterproof. Open up the battery compartment. Might need my little pick for that. It's kind of the pin's in a bad spot. Not a bad spot, but hard for my big sausage fingers to get into. All right. In the battery box, we have AA pack. I really like these because you don't have to recharge them, and it's very handy to have extra AA batteries always with you. So I actually have a couple of these that I leave loaded up with batteries, and I just swap them out real quick if I need them. And then the receiver's in there. Receiver, battery pack, all in one box. I like that design. That's nice. And everything fits too. Nothing worse than having to try and shove 100 wires and a battery and a receiver all in one box. Hear that, Traxxas? With the Revo, 100 wires, one box. Picking up what I'm putting down? So that's the top of it. That's what it looks like from the above angle. Real nice aluminum pipe. It is painted black. The pipe is painted black, but it is aluminum. These shocks, man. They might have oil in them. It might just be the angle they're at, but that's pretty much, I'm pretty sure they're at the highest setting right now with these shocks. This wing, I really like this wing. Nice big wing. Thick plastic material. The decals are nice on it. These shocks are at a crazy angle. They're almost parallel. It's crazy. Nice big tires on them. I'm gonna mic the size of these tires. These are some big tires for a Truggy. If my mic even opens this large. 147 millimeter outside diameter of the of these tires. I do like them. The wheels are real cool looking. I do like the way the wheels look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spoke design. That's a real nice wheel. That servo's nice and free too. That steering feels wonderful. I don't see an air cleaner on here. That must be in the goodie bag. So, let's see what we get in this goodie bag here. Oh, there's another goodie bag inside the goodie bag. Now these bags that come with these RTR models and everything, I always take these out and I put them in Ziploc bags because I like to know what's in there, what I'm getting, and then to keep everything together, I put them in the Ziploc bags. So, in this little bag, there's a couple extra grub screws, little spacers, and then these front blocks for, well, this looks like it's for the rear, on the rear, and the rear of the front, because the front here has a aluminum retainer for the lower pins on the front and plastic on the rear, and then on the rear there's aluminum for the front and plastic for the rear. Oh, we have the air cleaner. I'm gonna open this up now. So I do like these style air cleaners, and what I like about them is that this cover here acts as almost like a pre-filter, and it keeps a lot of the extra contamination out so that your filter will last a lot longer. Have the 90, and then I'm not sure if that's going to go on that way or this way. I'll figure it out. And then it also comes with the zip ties to clamp the filter on, and the screw. A Phillips head screw to complete the whole assembly, and then you put the screw in the hole. Typical HPI fashion, we have our shock spacers, and then you just kind of pick whatever size you want and pull it off the plastic holder there. Then you pull down your spring washer and you pop that bad boy in there, just like so, and you just slide it on there, and they just pull on and off. And when you want to adjust your spring tension and your ride height, that works. And honestly, dummy me, didn't think about this before I said I was gonna put more oil in the shock. So let me see if how much this actually brings it up. That's perfect. I put the heaviest spacer that I have in there right off the bat, and look at the angle that this chassis is sitting at right now. Perfect. That's all it needs. Now the rear already has 2 in there, so I might have to mess around with tuning my suspension setup, which, whatever. It's an RTR. Everything's here. Tune it the way you want. Tune it the way you want. Goodie bag also comes with a end wrench here for adjusting your turnbuckles on your suspension. Servo horns. Extra servo horn. Comes with a 23 and a 24, and this has 25 tooth servos already on it. So you got a 25, a 24, and a 23 tooth servo horn that this comes with. And then it also comes with 8 AA batteries. I'm guessing 4 for the remote, 4 for the receiver, and that's huge. Nothing like having an RTR that truly comes RTR, and all you have to do is add your fuel. Have your instruction manual here. I'm going to have to do a little research on this. This must be how you register your vehicle. It says it's a kit card. I'll open this up later and I'll look through this on my own time. Nobody wants to see me look through an instruction manual. Let's pull the plastic off this body. I like this body. Nice. Feels real nice. Doesn't feel like it's going to bend and break. Feels like it's going to do real well. Throw the body back on. That thing looks mint. Like I said, I'm going to put a couple more of the shims in the rear for the suspension. Bring this up. Make it level. I know it's a Truggy, you kind of want them down low, but for what I do with them, I almost treat them like a monster truck, so I try and jack them up as high as I can, get the most ground. So we're just going to pop a tire off here and see what's on here as far as hubs, because I'll hold this up to the camera. That is not your typical 17 millimeter hub wheel nut. So let's pop it off and let's see what's going to go on. I'm going to grab, this is an 8 millimeter glow plug wrench, and let's see. Perfect fit.
So, pop this thing off.
Here we have it. That is a special wheel nut. It's an 8 millimeter nylock, but it's attached to this big flat washer, and there's a shoulder on that washer. And I'm going to tell you why that shoulder's there. You see that? That's a standard wheel hub size, 17 millimeter wheel hub size. So that adapter is on here to fill that space on the inside of that wheel. Because if you look here, this only has, this is a stud. So that's why that wheel nut's like that. And these are 17 millimeter hubs. So theoretically you can use any 17 millimeter tire on here. Well, except for Traxxas, because they have their own hub design. And you can use these wheels on any other 17 millimeter hub because of the way that they have, because of the way the wheel hub or the wheel nut set up. These tires are not single purpose, which I like, because I'll change my tires on my different trucks and everything to see how, you know, they perform. Because this one here, I have a Hellfire, look how much smaller these tires are on this Hellfire. I could probably get a little bit more speed out of this Hellfire if I put a little bit bigger tire on it without changing the gearing. This I'm going to kind of compare, if you would, because this I'd consider this Hellfire an A-scale Truggy. It's similar. This is old. This is from early 2000s. And here's that purple I was talking about that I synonymously correlate with HPI. When I think HPI, I think of this purple. You know, the original Baja, everything. HPI had this purple on it. So, I'll do a video on this one day. It's not quite ready. The motor needs a piston and a sleeve. It still runs, but as you can see, I can just freely spin this over. It does not have the best compression, but it does run. I just don't like running it that much for that purpose, or that reason rather. But nonetheless, I wanted to pop that tire off and show the hub, and then here's the remote it comes with. Honestly, it's branded HPI. It says it's an HPI remote transmitter, however you want to call it. I kind of am leaning toward, kind of looks like a Spectrum. I'm not sure. I'll know more once I read the instructions, but yeah, there you have it. That's the Trophy Truggy. So if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll answer them as best as I can, but I'm not an expert. I'm just some dude who likes nitro. So I'll catch you on the next one.